Hi guys, Dark Scorpion here, and I am back with another Creepypasta. I'm recording this late at night, so it's gonna be like tomorrow when it comes out. It's like 11, so it's gonna be like 2 to 3 o'clock in the morning before it comes out. I post it, yeah, probably none of you are awake. Okay, this is chapter 19, Why Did You Do That? Let's get right into it. You were completely shocked. Your eyes were wide and your mouth was wide open as you stared at your little brother. Your eyes darted back from his back and forth. No, that's not what it says. Your eyes darted back from him to Sadie. Leo, your 7-year-old little brother had just killed someone. Slindy said a few words to Leo before sending him back to the bleachers. Leo sat next to Ben. Ben gave Leo a bright smile and gave him a pat on the back. What was he congratulating him? Why is Ben in all caps? Like, every time I see Ben, it's always in all caps. Everyone began to leave the arena. Instantly, Ben and Leo, you couldn't let this slide. Why would Leo kill someone? He was one of the most sweetest little kids you've ever met. What would have made him make that decision? Well, it was a death to the fighter or some shit. So, and he probably couldn't control the level of voltage. Duh. He couldn't control the level of voltage coming out of the thing, probably. Just to knock her out. Or to almost kill her. I don't know why. I probably wouldn't be shocked. You stood up from your seat and were about to go over to Leo, but you stopped when someone grabbed your wrist. It was Toby, probably. You looked down and saw it was Toby. Knew it. It's hot in my bedroom. It's hot in here. And I have to record in here because everywhere else is loud in the house. You'll hear stuff, people in the background, in TV. Through his goggles, you could see the worry in his eyes. Why, what are you doing? He asked. You looked away from his gaze. To go talk to my brother. You twisted your hand out of Toby's grip and left the bleacher. Toby watched you walk off until you were off the bleachers and was heading to the exit. When he took off after you, you reached the exit and saw Ben and Leo walking back to their cabin. Ben still had his arm around Leo's shoulder, and they were laughing about everything. Psychopath, he's perfect with the job. That kid's perfect with this job of being a creepypasta. He's cut out for it, but not his sister. Lion's not cut out for this. I'm sorry, you ain't. Okay, back. You scowled. You scowled and scowled and marched over to them. You tugged Leo's shoulder, and both of them stopped walking and laughing. Leo turned around, and when he saw your angry face and crossed arms, he knew he did something wrong. he did something wrong. Hi, Ryan, he said with uneasiness in his voice. Ben gave you a smirk. Hey there, beautiful. You're gonna piss Toby off, Ben. Flirting with his girlfriend. I think that's flirting. I don't know. I don't know anything about flirting. You scowled at Ben and quickly looked away from him. Leo, why would you do such a thing? You asked him. Toby tilted his head in confusion. What do you mean, Ryan? What did I do? You looked at Leo, dumbfounded. What do you mean you don't know? You asked. You killed poor Sadie. Back there. Even after she begged after she begged for mercy. Leo looked at you, still confused, until he made a face. And confused, until he made an oh face, signaling he got it. Oh, said Leo. That girl isn't dead, Ryan. You looked at him wide-eyed. What? Ben told me that she's only sleeping. That's what my 3SD does when I use it on people. Leo looked up at Ben with a smile, right? Wrong type of sleeping. Oh, he's sleeping. Maybe. Or she might actually just be knocked out. Or she is dead. One of those two. Ben gave him a smile. That's right. Leo looked back at you with a smile. See, Ryan? Your eyes were wide. The words that came out of Leo's mouth sounded insane. You looked straight into Ben's blood-red eyes and flooded. Ben sighed knowing what you wanted. Leo, head back to the cabin. I need to talk to your sister about something. I am not going to say Ben like this since it's all in upper caps. I'm just going to say Ben in this voice because it's too loud. My mom in the other room could hear me. Okay, Ben told Leo, when I get back, we'll play video games all night in honor of your victory. Leo nodded. Okay, Ben. Bye, sissy. Bye, sis. Bye, sis. Leo waved at you before taking off towards his cabin. What did you tell him? You asked Ben. Ben smirked. I think you know. Okay. Tell me, you screamed. Ben chuckled. I told him that the 3SD would put people in a deep sleep for an eternity lifetime. An eternity lifetime. Actually, eternity lifetime. So, eternity lifetime. For an entire lifetime. You lied to him? You growled. Ben smirked. Indeed I did. Well, actually, I don't know. Because people do say the dead they're just sleeping for a long time. That's the way you tell a little child that their like family member died. So was he technically lying to him? He was just putting it in a simpler term. You know? Like, technically, maybe he wasn't lying to him, because that's what you say to little kids when, like, a grandma dies or an aunt or somebody dies. So was he lying? I don't think he was lying. Before he could move, you drew your hand. You drew your katana from its sheath that you wore on your hip. You pointed the sword at Ben's face and growled, "You made a murderer out of my little brother." Out of my little brother. Ben didn't even flinch. He just stared at you with a sick smirk on his face. You hated it. I feel like I could probably do that. To piss somebody off. "No, he won't," you angered. You argued. Argued. "No, he won't," you argued. "My brother will never be like you. For what you've done, I will, never forgive you." Screaming that shit. You raised your katana before you brought it back. You were ticked. You were tricked to the floor. Hold on. Page to the floor. "Ryan, stop!" It was Toby. Toby sat you. I think he jumped. What the fuck? Hold on, sorry. Toby sat you both up with his arms. You and legs wrapped around you. What the fuck? Oh my. Toby sat you both up with his arms and legs wrapped around you, and tried to stop your struggling from getting anywhere. He's like holding you down, like, gotta hold ya. You gotta kill someone. You gotta kill Ben. But Ben could just teleport out of there. It's like boop boop boop. Glitch. He glitches. Glitch teleports. He flies too. He just flies away. He doesn't walk. Okay. "No, Toby!" you kicked and screamed. "Let me go!" Toby grabs tightened. Toby's grip tightened, and you looked up at Ben. "Get out of here," he told him. Ben smirked. "You're saving me. I thought you hated me." He's just fucking testing it. I feel like Toby's gonna be like, "Okay, go ahead, kill him. Just do it already. Here, I'll let go. You can kill him." "Trust me, I do," Toby said. "But I love her, and I don't want her doing this." Ben shrugged before walking off. When he was gone, Toby loosened his grip on you, and he basically gave you a hug. Tears were now streaming down your face. You drop your weapon, and you stopped struggling to get away. You wrapped your arms around Toby and cried in his chest. Toby spoke in. Toby stroked your hair, and held you closer. "I hate him," you told Toby. Toby sighed. "I know." "Okay, well, you knew he's gonna have to kill somebody in that camp. Like that's why you're there. She's gonna have to kill somebody too. And if they become creepypastas, they're gonna have to kill people. So, she should get used to it. I seem so insensitive. I feel like if something like that happened, I would be perfectly fine. I wouldn't be like that. Like, I have a sister, little sister. She's only a year and a half younger. She's 12, I'm 14. If she killed somebody, I probably wouldn't give 2 fucks. I don't know why. I sound crazy. I sound heartless. I don't know. I wouldn't care, probably. Be like, okay. You know, my brain's just messed up right now. My thoughts are just scrambled together. I feel like that happens almost every time I make one of these videos. So I feel like I just want to talk instead of... After this, I just talk for hours. It feels like I'm talking for a couple of minutes right now. Okay, I need to stop talking. So... Oh yeah, I almost forgot. I should have said this like in the first chapter, but if you guys want like a name to go in YN's place, like Rose or something, like comment down below and I'll pick out a name to put instead of YN. I'll say like the name that you guys pick. So it's like if you want that to happen, want me to just keep saying YN, or want me to like say a name like whatever name you guys want, like Rose or something, Rose, Lily or something, like a name instead of just calling it YN, like a first and a, cause in case I have to say like a last name again, like give me a first and a last name so I don't have to say like YN or I have to say YN or Ellen, so I actually have names to put there. And or if you guys want, I can just keep it as YN. Whichever one you guys want. So comment what you want. Yeah, so okay, make sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and bye.